What is going on, my people? Welcome back to another video. Thanks for stopping by and tuning in to another one. You're freaking amazing. So guys, I got a question for you. Do you ever just wake up one morning and just feel lucky? Or you load into Brawl Stars and you're just feeling lucky? Maybe on a day like that, you'd open up some Brawl boxes, maybe get a legendary brawler. That type of feeling. Well guys, I'm having that type of feeling today. Why don't we take a look at the shop? That's what I'm talking about. Such an upgrade since the last one, but we literally didn't get any of them. The only star power that we got was for gems, and look at that, we got all three for coins. And you guys all know I have plenty of coins to spare. Why don't we get these suckers and test them out? Here we go. Okay guys, so like I said before, we're going to be grabbing every single one of the star powers coming out today, and it's only going to cost us 6,000 coins, and we have 194,000 to spare. I think we can manage a few thousand throwing at the game. And guys, it's so funny because the last time and the time before, I didn't get lucky in the shop whatsoever. I mean, we spent $70 just to get Mortis's star power, so this is kind of a nice sigh of relief getting a really nice shop offer. Now, going into this, I kind of want to give you guys my perspective on these star powers that are out right now. I feel like these three are kind of meh from the star powers that we've seen in the past. Jesse's the only one that's kind of stand out that seems really interesting and might be good in the meta, but Jean's star power as well as Bibi's star power just kind of, I don't know. But hey, we're getting them for free basically. So the very first one that I want to start off with is Jean's, and it's called Pat on the Back. So we're going to be getting this sucker and going over it and then hopping into gameplay, some higher level gameplay. I'm going to try to get some good players in today's video, but let's take a look at the description. One thing that you guys got to keep in mind about star powers and when they're coming out, I know I said that they're meh, but already Jean's current star power is a little meh. It wouldn't make sense to release something that's like totally broken. It's got to be balanced amongst each other. So if a star power isn't insanely good on a particular brawler, the next one coming out can't be that good, because it would be not like a decision that you would be making. It would be just, I'm using that star power, and then that fun of deciding which star power to use strategically wouldn't even be a question. So we're going to be getting this one. As you can see, it says hitting teammates with Jean's super now heals them for 2,000 health. Now when you compare it to his current one, I feel like this one might be a little bit better, but it's at the expense of using your super, which is a game-changing super. It's incredibly, incredibly good. Where this is just a passive one where it can come in handy, say like an opponent is poisoned or a person on your team is poisoned, you can stand next to them, kind of out-heal that poison chip damage from Crow. So circumstances like that can help out a little bit, but the majority of the time I find this to be a really underwhelming star power. So this one is really interesting. 2,000 health can help out, but it's predicated on you landing your shot on your teammates. So why don't we hop in some gameplay with Jean, and then we will hop into the other two later on the video. So here we go. Okay guys, so we got an OP team comp. We have Killer the Third as well as Shaggy helping out in today's video, so it should be some really, really fun gameplay. We're starting off with Jean, like I said before, and then we'll alternate in between all the other star power brawlers. And then at the very end, I'll decide which one I enjoy most just from playing with them, because this is my first look in actual competitive gameplay with them. And then we'll probably end it off with one of those brawlers at the very end. So guys, hopefully you're all excited. Let's get into these matches, get some wins. Here we go. Okay guys, so we found our first match, and I've been thinking a little bit about Jean's super and how it can come into play, just because I feel like depending on how you play with Jean, sometimes people are a little bit uncomfortable pulling their shots. I know, for example, myself, it takes me a really long time to pull the trigger on a specific brawler, trying to line it up and getting someone. So maybe sometimes the star power can come in handy where if there's not really a good target to shoot at or something along those lines, you can always, ooh, looks like we're going to be going down at the hands of our good friend Raven. Never mind, we're good. Let's try heal him up. Nice. I don't know, it just feels like after further playing with this, I've played a few games already. We've practiced, got warmed up a little bit, but sometimes just eating that super, even having your super like on in lane, can deter the teammates a lot. So even if you are forced to hold on to it for the majority of the game just because you can't land it, it helps in a big way too, but maybe it can get you out of a desperate situation. We'll have to see. Okay, so Killer's doing a fantastic job against that Rico. We literally went up. Oh, okay, we're good. Sorry guys, I gotta dial in. We're trying to dissect this star power, not really focusing on the game as much as we should. So let's get into lane, get our super, and then our next super, not gonna be using our teammates. Okay, we're in lane. Okay, we're dodging as best as we can. Nice. I don't like playing up against my friends. My boy Raven. Okay, here we go. It is 7-7. Real close. Let's try not to get that poke damage from the Gene. We'll do our best to probably pull someone. Okay, pulling Raven. If we get one more gem, we are in good shape. Okay, we got 10. Nice, let's go. And now they can't catch up, so we're just going to retreat back. Okay, 10-7. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. We got 6 seconds to go. Okay, he's got super. Nice. I think we're good. I think we're good. We just can't die. Nice, guys. Let's head to another match. Here we go. Doing fantastic. Good game, Raven. Ooh, we got star player 2. Let's head to the next one. Okay, so on to the next star power, and I think we're going to be going with Bibi's next because I'm most intrigued about Jesse's star power, so I want to save it to the very end. So next is Bibi's, and that is batting stance. So let's take a look at it, dissect it. I really don't know how I feel about this star power as well because her current star power is incredibly important for her build in game modes such as Siege for getting that bolt, that very first bolt, and getting your lane secured right off the get-go. So let's read this here. When Bibi's home run bar is fully charged, she shields herself from all damage by 30%. Now this is actually really interesting because you'll have a shield going at all times as long as you have that home run bar activated, so an ongoing shield, which is pretty dang good, and 30% is nothing to shrug off. That's a lot of damage coming in and protecting yourself against, so this kind of makes her more of like a tankier unit other than a speedy unit. So you gotta have to make that decision. Do you want to be a faster unit, maybe for a game mode such as Siege, or are you going to be playing in a game mode where it requires you to hold down your lane and have a good position on the map and just stay alive? If so, I'm assuming the batting stance is going to be your best bet. So we're going to be activating this one and seeing how we do with our teammates in gem grab. Here we go. Oh, I changed my mind. We're going to be doing Brawl Ball instead of Gem Grab. Let's try to switch up the game modes, have some fun gameplay in today's video. So we'll see how this goes. Here we go. Okay, so we instantly queued into our match. Now, I think the speed star power is going to be much better in Brawl Ball, but for the sake of the video, we're going to be testing out the newest one. So we have a shield. Now, every single time you attack, you lose your home run bat, so I don't know how good it's going to be. We'll have to see. Okay, are we going to be going down? Ooh, we have a shield that would have protected us. Okay, so we're going to be going down full wipe. Yikes. Okay, let's see how we can gear up in this next one. I really didn't do a whole lot, to be honest. Okay, so in that situation, Smexy, I would have kicked it right away before Colt got in because he just fed him super. And that helps out our team. But, you know, BM. All right, here we go. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, taking out Primo with our bubble. It's up to Shaggy to defend against that Mortis. Nice, good job. Legend. What a great job. I wish we had the speed, to be honest. But let's go. Do we have any brawlers that have kickback? Yes, the Primo does. And he can hit it. Yeah, hit us. Now, let's see. Let's test the tank abilities here. Let's go. Shield actually helped in that situation. All right, let's see what happens here now. We're close to getting our bubble. Let's see a good super here. There's a good pull. Once again, I got shield, so let's see what happens. Nice. Okay, that should go. Grab it. That's mine. 2 goals for me. It could have been for killer, but hey, that started off really shaky, but we managed to pull it out. Let's go. I don't know how I feel about that. For example, going into that, I thought that the movement speed would be much more important on Bibi, but that shield really came in handy because Mortis and Poco didn't do a whole lot of damage, so we can tank that damage coming in and just walk it in. Man, that's interesting. I don't know. I think I like the speed a bit more, but that really helped out a lot in that match. Okay, so as for the next and final star power of the video today, first looks wise, is Jessie. Now, this is definitely the most interesting one, and when I first saw gameplay of Jessie's star power, Shaggy, I was in awe because initially, I thought it was going to shoot out as fast as it did. I thought it was just going to be like one orb every single like 3 seconds or something like that, because it sounded incredibly overpowered, and it kind of still does, because every single shot ricochets 3 times, so the amount of damage that you can get is immense. Game modes that I think it's going to be the best in is definitely Heist. When people are forced to defend their Heist, that Shaggy is going to just continuously shoot at that safe, dishing off damage to the other opponents, and then thus being able to, for you to get your star power, or I should say your super back very, very easily once again. So we're going to try out Jessie here. I'm really, really excited. Just to, for the sake of the video and what we've been doing the whole entire time, let's give it a read. Scrappy the turret now shoots energy orbs that bounce between enemies. Super freaking cool. Let's switch the skin too. Actually, Summer Jessie OP. We're gonna take her into Brawl as well and see how we can do. Here we go. Okay, so we tested out the first game and it didn't go super well. It was basically just a base race. They had all tanks and we all just kind of, we went down the left lane and they went down the right lane, and they had a little bit more DPS than us. Heist not made for Jessie. We're gonna make it work. We're below 500 trophies, which feels bad, man. And what I was saying before in that last video is, guys, there's a reason why I'm so low in trophies with Jessie. I feel like I'm not that incredibly good with her, but I want to see how she does with that turret when we place it on the Heist safe and see what it does. So guys, we'll hop into it and see how we do. Here we go. Okay, so we found our match, and let's see if we can get our Jessie back to 500 trophies. All right, so what we got to do with Jessie, I believe, in Heist is not like a base race type deal like you would with a tankier unit or something like that. We need to kind of hang back, try and get our turret, and do some work with it. Okay, we're landing our shots very well. All right, let's get them. Okay, we got our super now. Now, it's time to see what happens here. I'm going to just drop it down right here. I think that's able to shoot at the... Okay, is it getting some value? Ooh, we have half super already. Okay, close to taking out that barley. Good first push. I really didn't get a good look at what it was doing to the safe. So you guys are going to have to let me know in the comments if that went well there. Okay, we're going to have our super once again. Nicely done, killer. Now I'm going to just place it right here. Now the thing is, we can't really heal it up, which kind of stinks, because that is a very powerful thing in Heist, being able just to heal up your turret. Okay, here we go, here we go. Alright, let's see. 6% left. 60... well, this should be a win. This should be a win. And we should be able to get our Jessie back to 500 trophies. Let's go. Nicely done. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see how we can do. I want to go through the rotation once again, all 3 of the brawlers on different game modes that we played with beforehand. So Jean maybe on Brawl, Bibi maybe on Gem Grab, and Jessie we'll have to see when the time comes. Let's hop into it. Okay, so first match we're going to be going with Jean in Brawl, which I think we can make him work. Jean is a very versatile brawler. He can work on a lot of different game modes: Siege, Gem Grab, Heist, a lot of bounty matches or maps. So we'll see what happens here. I'm excited to see if we can get some value from the star power. Honestly, from the games that we played so far, I think the most underwhelming star power so far has to be Jean's. But granted, like we said earlier in the video, his base super is kind of underwhelming as it is. So they're going to get a first goal. Never mind. Killer the third LP. Oh, I love it. Good job, dude. Okay, let's move it up. Okay. Their Colt is kind of getting distracted here. Okay, I pulled the Poco away in attempts or hopes. Oh, so close. All right, let's gear up. It's still 0-0. They should have scored that first goal, I think. Guys, I suck with Jean's super. That was a little bit too twitchy. In my opinion, really take your time with Jean's super. Sometimes you kind of rush it, which I get. I mean, I just did it there. It's hard to kind of tell yourself to just kind of chill out, especially in game modes like Brawl, where it's very fast-paced stuff. It's kind of twitch, or like stuff happens in an instant. You kind of got to react to it, where Gem Grab is just kind of like holding down your lanes and stuff like that. You can kind of fall, so you can kind of succumb to that pressure where you just got to flick it out, try and pull someone real quick. Nice. Okay, we should be able to kick it in. Shaggy. Okay, I got this. Got this. Killer, kick it in. Nice, guys. Teamwork. That's what I'm talking about. We still haven't had a situation where we were able to use the super on our teammates. So let's see if we can kind of make this work here. Okay. Killer's going up against Colt, which is a really tricky matchup. Okay, one more shot. Nice. Oh, we're going to be going down, so it's up to Shaggy. Ooh, nicely done. Shaggy with that good, just pretty, like that chip damage is what I was trying to say. Keeping them low, keeping them not able to heal back up, which this team is actually really good against because Jean's good at doing that as well. Okay, Killer going in up against 3 guys still alive. How is this possible? Let's get cheeky. Oh, we could have scored. Oh, but again, with the Twitch reaction, if we would have just lined that up a little bit more. I guess we had to go quick because we died like a second after, but it's still a win. Let's go. Okay, we didn't really get an example of it in that game mode, but you guys know the gist. Okay, let's hop into it with Bibi on Gem Grab, I'd say. Here we go. Okay, finding our match with Bibi in Gem Grab. Now I was thinking with Bibi's star power, I'm wondering in Siege, I wish it was out in rotation, which star power is going to allow you to dive the Ike and get you more damage, because it's either the shield or the speed. I don't know which one would equate to something better, but okay, here we go. It's a good thing that the home run bat charges up really, really quickly, but it is kind of awkward because on your first hit, your shield goes away, you know? So it's like only really comes into play when you're going into like lane or trying to get to a position or scoring in Brawl Ball, you know? All right, let's distract. Maybe that that strategy really didn't work out very well. Maybe we should have attacked. Okay, here we go. Let's see, where's the Jessie at? I'm sure she's in the left lane. Yep. Bad super. Taking out Jessie. We just have a lot of pressure with Bibi and Frank. Ooh, missed my super again. Second horrible super of the game. Okay, we're going to be going down, but he didn't get the suck on the Frank, which is good. Man, they're good players. I love playing with Shaggy, Killer, any really good players. It's a lot of fun. Helps you become better at the game. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Mr. Bo, I'm going to keep you away, or hope maybe I can try. We'll go on to Jessie. You stay back, Miss Jessie. Okay, good deal, guys. We're winning a lot now. Let's do our final game with Jessie, probably on Gem Grab again. Let's see how we can do. All right, our final match. And guys, I'm a little indecisive today. I switched my mind just because I feel like we play a lot of Gem Grab on the channel. And I think Jessie should be decent on this map, so we'll see what we can do. I think her other star power would be much better for this map, but, I mean, it might come into play. Okay, here we go. They're all getting damage. Okay, that's going to be a score for them. Let's see what we can do here. They have a lot of good pressure here. We're definitely not going with traditional team comp, that's for sure. Primo would be fantastic. I want to get my super to see how it works out. Man, Mortis still OP. Still OP. Shaggy kick it away. One hit. Yikes. Okay. Let's go. Ain't gonna happen. We good to go. Nice. Poco used super on us instead of his teammates. Probably would have been better to heal up that Mortis. Okay, here we go. Nice. Pop down super. We're gonna be going down, but should be able to just walk it in. Nice, 1-1. Man, we've been starting off really, really shaky. I should have saved my super there, just for learning purposes. We had the goal. We missed every single one of those shots because yeah, that's gonna be lost. But guys, we were winning quite a lot today, and I think they had a better team comp than us, and they're really good. 950 more. So we actually might have played against them today, but we have a tilted Jessie that is not good by 1 trophy. I'll fix that in showdown here later today. But I wanted to go over all the new star powers and kind of let you guys know how lucky I got today. I'm so excited. I would have been kind of devastated if I had to spend money on the star powers coming out today, just because I feel like they're a little bit underwhelming. But just to kind of recap here, taking a look at the newest star powers. Number 1, Jessie, I feel like it's equal, if not a little bit more underwhelming to her current star power. That healing aspect on her turret really comes into play in a lot of different situations, but in certain circumstances, like on heist, that can come into play and help you out quite a lot. Next up, batting stance on Bibi. I think the speed is overall a little bit better than the shield, just because the shield is kind of awkward. Your first hit, normally you're going to be hitting a lot with Bibi, so the first hit it goes down, really don't get any value from it right off the get-go. But in certain circumstances, sorry, that's hard to say really fast, but you can use it in like Brawl Ball, like we did in our first game, picking up the ball and just kind of motoring past some brawlers that don't do a whole lot of damage to you. And then finally, Jeans, and I think Jeans is probably the worst one coming out of all these. I really don't find it good. If you have to expend a super in order to heal up your teammates 2000 HP, I don't really find that super incredibly good, because you usually want to hold on to that super. It has so much aggression to it, you know, you make a game-changing play with the super, as well as just having it, like flexing it against the opponents is really important as well. So I think the weakest one, definitely Jean. Best one, probably Jesse's. I don't know, they're all kind of a little bit underwhelming, like we mentioned earlier on in the video. But yeah, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed the video today. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it, really appreciate that. Also consider hitting that subscribe button down below, being a part of the Ray fam. I would truly appreciate that. And finally, call to action here, make sure to check out the links in the description down below to Killer the Third as well as Shaggy. I don't know if Killer has a Twitter or something like that, but always supporting the pro players, that'd be awesome. They helped me out a lot in today's videos. So yeah, with that being said, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out. So lucky, I am so lucky, so lucky, so lucky, I am so lucky.